guys, group on the way back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Melanie.
Eric.
And we are here with Season 2, Episode 13, I believe the finale of Harley Quinn. The last one they have out so far. And I don't know if there's going to be more.
Yeah, I have no idea. Is there a Season 3 of this show coming?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I mean, I usually don't try to look up stuff, so I don't know if there's like, approved another season or
Yeah,
anything.
maybe everybody dies in this episode.
Now everything has
possible
gone
too,
over
yeah.
to HBO, so I don't know if they've taken it over or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the future of Titans, Doom Patrol. Did Doom Patrol get another season?
Yeah.
Okay.
Titans, I think, is getting another one too.
Harley
Not
Quinn?
Swamp Thing.
Aww.
Well, maybe you can show up in another Harley Quinn. But last time on Harley Quinn, we defeated Ivy and Psycho and
He
Darkseid.
just left. They didn't defeat him.
We defeated them all, right?
He was like, see ya, and just left.
Is that what happened?
They could have defeated him.
How you know?
What are they gonna do?
Get the Justice League and they all work together. The
He
villains-
has a war world.
Apocalypse, right?
What would her bat do?
Her bat could be thrown to get a Batman.
What would he do?
He would get Superman.
What would he do?
Punch him back into the boom tube.
Darkseid? Darkseid?
Darkseid.
I don't know.
However you say it.
There you go, Superman, and of course Wonder Woman, and Batman.
What the hell?
Check out that grip. There you go, Space Cabbie. Couldn't have done it without you.
Who the fuck are these guys?
That's what I was thinking.
If it weren't for him, our city would still be riddled with supervillains. This mustachioed servant of the people may not have powers, but man, he sure is super.
Who is it?
That's right, citizens. I hereby honor myself.
Aww.
That's held this city together, not him.
Seriously, I think I've seen this guy like one other time, like ever.
Poor Gordon. Who the hell are those other guys getting keys?
No, he's Space Cabbie.
If you don't want to marry me, just say it, so I can go to a bar and get loaded and get into an argument with somebody about what the most metal album of all time is, and then start crying for no reason and puke on myself.
Oh, Kyman, I do.
It's like he's an expert at this.
Yeah.
You'd be appetite for destruction, you know?
What? GNR's not even metal. What are we even talking about? This is
Chuck, I hate that I hurt you. You know, you deserve
what he's trying-
everything.
He's starting
I know this
to
doesn't
cry
fix
over the
anything,
argument.
But could you pull over here?
Are we at...
Ta-da!
Where are we?
It's
Oh,
the
hey!
Gotham Corn Factory.
Yeah, he wanted to get married here.
This old gal.
What about Condiment King? Didn't that dickface already call dibs on this monument to rustic perfection?
So, about that?
Did they break up? Oh.
So,
Are
you know,
you
he just sort of decided to just give it to me, and he's still obviously very much alive.
You don't want to be the one who gets the key to the city. You want to be the one who gives it.
Be mayor?
Yeah, Gordo.
Run for mayor.
You. Come on, let's overthrow Mayor What's-His-Name. I can run your whole campaign from behind bars like a real campaign manager. No.
Like a real campaign.
But let's just say, for argument's sake, I want the job.
Oh,
Being
man.
the commissioner of the most dangerous city in America, I got low favor.
A little bird told me that Ivy and Kite Man are getting married on Saturday.
Oh, no.
And I've got their guest list.
Get 'em all.
These criminals will be in attendance. Now you're getting it, Mr. Mayor.
Bust wedding.
sweetheart. Why so close?
What are you?
But
Yeah.
they're cops? Oh, okay, they're just trying to get her out.
Did you get it? And you wouldn't want to miss my performance of an aria. I'll be singing at the reception.
Oh, my.
There's gonna be vanilla cake.
I'm not going.
I'll save you a seat.
I like how it's just like a costume on top of his like plain head.
I ain't buying it.
All right, that's fine. Screw over your best friend twice, I guess. Gordon's planning to arrest all the villains in the way himself. Here's the guest list. Take one, pass it along.
These are the most powerful supervillains in Gotham.
Exactly. It's pretty badass. Pretty damn keyword.
But sir, these
Reserved
things
for
have
his
a
key.
myriad of superpowers, and what do we have?
A damn good plan.
Damn good cop.
Oh. Dum dum dum. Florists. It's like Hitman when you gotta figure out how to enter.
I must insist.
Alrighty then. What is it, my son?
I punched out a priest.
I punched him.
What? He took his beard?
He had a beard.
Look at you, looking all elegant and shit. You come alone? My name is
No.
I don't care if she loves it. I only care if he does. Catwoman's Day? How dare you? That's not just Catwoman's
that Tim
Day.
Burton?
That's cinema auteur Tim Burton.
What? Are you serious?
Siren song for the ages. It could be my
Why is Tim Burton here?
Wasn't he like the director of one of the Batmans?
He directed 2 Batmans.
2 Batmans.
The attitude, great, love it.
Gotcha, Gordo!
Ah, fuck.
No one ruins my best friend's wedding but me!
Can I attack the other guy?
Yep.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Mr. Covington, help! The venue rep, he's bleeding.
The venue
Hey,
rep.
where do I stand for the portrait?
Wow.
Cat!
Ooh.
Harley!
That's not the dress.
It's a
that
different
she-
dress,
Yeah.
but I like it.
It's the commish.
It's a little different.
Inert. Gordon, yeah, listen, I've got the scoop of the
It's
year.
a commish.
What's a commish?
Down to the old Gotham coin
Inert.
factory because there's gonna be some.
That fucks up what I have with Kite Man. It just does.
Gordon is here to bust half your guest list! I am trying to save your wedding! Listen how crazy you sound!
Oh, come on.
Two-Face told me! Okay, a literal...
I mean, I'm saying I don't want you to be here.
I was determined to share life with you. You know, some might call it stalking. I can't wait to
Sigh.
spend the rest of my life
shrug.
Shrug.
in our modest, spending Sunday dinners at my parents' house as soon as they allow us back into their lives, of course. And just a lot of chilling.
Wow, that was a very specific picture that you painted of our future that I had not... I have not totally considered. Oh, right, I'm up. Sorry. Hello.
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 Look at Bane with his top hat.
Charles Kite Man Brown.
Charles
Hey.
Brown.
I know
Charlie
Charlie
Brown.
Brown.
what you think. Just let me through.
Okay, Graham, you did your part. Do you both agree now?
You both agree now.
Pronounce ya. Do it, man, and Cheryl.
Men and Cheryl.
Can't get it off.
Aww.
Shit, the plastic?
He's crying. She's trying to save everything. Oh, shit.
Man.
Timothy Burton!
Oh, okay. I just thought he was awful.
Oh, man. That's a shot, isn't it?
Yeah. And Gordon has this.
Harley's still running around.
Yeah.
Harley. He has a rocket launcher under his coat. Ooh,
Venge.
fumes out.
No, the corn factory.
Oh, yeah.
This dream venue.
Ivy and Kite Man's wedding, in which police
Uh-oh.
heroic retreat.
Get the fuck out of there.
Some very powerful supervillains and accomplished absolutely nothing. All right, Merv, let's pack it up.
Oh.
Look at Tim Burton.
That guy is creeping me out.
Hell no.
What?
I should have known the third time I proposed. Every step in our relationship I've had to do over and over and over, and I'm not. After all of this, I'm not redoing my wedding.
Don't you want to marry me?
Of course I do, but you don't.
She cheated on him. Oh, so sad. He can get some real lift though. It's hot.
Oh damn!
This music.
Has Gordon done anything but destroy this place?
Why do you want to get married here? The parking lot is a damn maze.
Yeah. Literally.
Can't see because of all the. Oh no, Frank.
You're trying to grow and actually doing it. And that, I mean, for me, that's what matters. I love you, Ive.
I love you too, Charles.
Okay, eyes on the road.
No.
Jesus.
No! Damn it. Oh,
He's still singing.
Okay.
All right.
Well, Aaron, you didn't get your final but that is the melody that they're singing right there. It's going
I guess so. Yeah, I just like when they go into the credits with that, because like what was funny was like this part here always came at the same spot where you're like da 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 da. You know, like it always was great.
It was great.
Well, for a minute there at the end, I was like, the end. I'm like, wow, okay, I guess this is where they wanted to end it, was with this, and like they write off and they told the story of like Harley going from point A to point B and growing, and that's what they kind of established.
Getting out of an abusive relationship and then finding herself with Ivy is a good story. That could end there. Do you need to go more? You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's still fun. I mean, the cast is the best part of the show.
Yeah.
The cast and its craziness. You know?
Yeah. I love Clayface. Clayface through these 2 seasons have been great.
I love Clayface singing during this whole epic battle and explosions here at the end.
Tim Burton. Which I don't know why he was there.
I don't know why Tim Burton. Why?
He didn't even have a line.
I mean, he was with Catwoman.
He directed
Batman Returns,
which had Catwoman in it.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
So I don't know.
I don't
know. Maybe there's an inside joke we don't know too, or something.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Yeah. Man, the beginning too, when they're giving the keys to everybody, right?
Yeah.
Like key to the city.
Who the fuck were those people? I
don't know. One was
Space Cabbie, and then one of them, I think, was at the wedding later, and I thought, but he'd have to be a villain, not a hero, so I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
Also at the wedding when all this shit was just going crazy, like the background of some stuff was just nuts.
It was fantastic.
At one point you saw King Shark and his date just eating people in the background, just blood everywhere and stuff, and
blood.
And you saw like Solomon Grundy like just tearing someone apart in another one. It looked like some guy was going through portals and stuff. Like it was just crazy. I imagine like you watch it a few times, you'll see something different each time you watch it.
Yeah.
Just so much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who are they killing? Like who were the normal people there?
I think it was the rest of the cops.
Whatever police force was coming in after him, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Because also Gordon had a lot of those masked like in suit.
Yeah, that's true.
The news.
Because they weren't
the SWAT people or something.
They weren't all in blue, so that's why I'm like.
Yeah, and then there were cop cars outside and stuff, so they probably just busted in. He called for backup, and he got them all killed.
Yeah.
Gordon might be one of my favorite characters in the show.
Yeah.
Gordon, Bane, Clayface.
Yeah.
Really
I hate that they used him there at the end to like be the bad guy kind of thing.
It kind of works too.
Yeah, it does too.
Two-Face just used it all to help himself escape.
Yeah. It was a great plan for himself.
It was.
I like Frank.
Frank.
How highly Kite Man thinks of condiment. Yeah, that part too.
And yes, the Condiment
crazy.
Like, it's crazy, like how highly Kite Man thinks of Condiment King, but like you're in the little flashback what happened, and Frank's just like, oh,
Frank just ate him.
He's gone.
And then worked off the energy with the rest of those florist plants.
Yeah.
He did.
I love the pollen season. I was like, oh man, he must have hay fever in there.
I was really confused at first. I'm like, wait, who's banging in there? And then I just heard the voice. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I didn't think about banging at first. I thought of like, man, he's stuck in there with hay fever, can't get out.
Oh.
And then I'm like, oh, pollen season, he's banging the plants. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because he was hitting on the one that was in there earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I do love, like, I didn't catch it right away, but I like that Gordon's plan was also to replace all the plants with plastic. That's why he's like, oh, stop the forest.
It's actually really smart.
Yeah.
Like whenever, who was it, Ivy and Harley talking, and then you see Gordon walk by with
and putting a potted plant down, and then he runs away.
Yeah.
It's like, what's he doing?
It's like, well, why is the... I just thought he was like helping with the wedding, but like, well, why is the father going there?
Priest guy be doing that? That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, no, it's a pretty good idea overall. Like,
it was
make
good
sure,
idea.
because then she's like, oh no.
Yeah.
I thought her hair barrette would be like a real plant or something. So.
See, there must be something too where like, remember when she was trapped and then she turned a little seed into a thing that took off and went and found Harley, right?
Yeah.
But then like, last episode when Harley was fighting Ivy and she had like the Doc Ock tentacle like plants. And then once you cut off the ends of each of those, she just tore off the rest like it was useless. I'm like, well, can't she still just like use that like some kind of crazy whip or something? I don't know. But
also, when she's fighting Superman, she creates ones that he can't punch through. Superman. But when she's fighting Harley, she just has little twigs that she
bit
bite through. Yeah.
But no, yeah, I like.
That's not the point of the show.
I like.
Even though they get that shit right all the time, like the references and the how deep they go to the lore with background characters, especially, is really good.
Mm-hmm. Like the fact that like Bane like got a hole.
Yeah.
Like, oh yes. It was so excited for that hole.
I mean, this Bane might be the one I think about from now on. I mean, of course, Tom Hardy's Bane is like, well, that's the only real Bane we've gotten other than monkey business. And that's stupid. And the Tom Hardy one is like, what a wonderful singing voice, you know? Like, but this one, I think about this one now.
Yeah.
Just a different cadence, a little louder, a little more, you know, confident, or not confident, but innocent, helpful, you know? It's like,
I just want a chair.
I sense tension.
No, Bane in this was really good. I liked him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And like we also had Bane like Young Justice too, but that one was much more like luchador-y kind of thing, like the way like he was and how he's just like this guy was just like it was just so tongue in cheek of like Tom Hardy's Bane, just
exactly
crazy, you know, which was great. And I love that that's what they did with a lot of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Two-Face, like, I can't imagine. Like Two-Face played Gordon to do what he wanted, so he could play Harley, so that he could get back out of prison.
Yeah.
Like he literally was a Two-Face in that situation. You know? Like he's helping one, then he helped the other.
He did great
on two different sides.
Yeah.
But he didn't lie to anybody.
He didn't.
No.
He probably would have helped him with his campaign anyway.
Yeah.
From the inside.
From the inside.
Like the real. Whatever his name.
He's a district attorney, right? Harvey Dent was.
He was a district attorney.
Do you get elected as that, or are you assigned? How do you become district attorney?
What happened to Laurel?
Well, she was an assistant DA, and the DA died.
Yeah, like I know, like judges, certain judges need to be like elected.
Sheriffs are elected. DA's probably elected, right? Unless they're appointed by someone. I don't know. I don't remember ever seeing signs for like, vote for your district attorney.
DAs must either be elected or appointed by
Ah.
so it can be both.
Well, either. I don't know. The whole show I like a lot. Like it has good humor with it. The characters really make it. And then every once in a while they just pull something random out. Like you're like, man, why was Tim Burton here?
Yeah.
You remember like some episodes back?
Yeah.
Frankie Muniz just shows up. Remember that? In like that dream carnival world?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
You know, like, hey guys, I'm Frankie Muniz.
That's, I mean, it's the best part of the show is just how crazy they go with it. I mean, obviously they're diving into Harley's character, and I like the stuff where it's like, you know, trying to get out from the shadow of the Joker and the terrible abusive relationship, and in doing so, she then finds a new relationship. You know, like I didn't really care too much about the relationship stuff, but what kept me going was Tony Hale's performance. You know, Alan Tudyk, like, and then Kelly Cuckoo. Like, I like her as. Is that how you say her last name? Cuckoo? Cuckoo?
Kuko?
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 I think I say Cuckoo like the chicken from Zelda.
Yeah.
Anyway, she did good. The only thing I didn't like, actually, about it is when she would say Mr. J. That's the only thing she had in a Brooklyn accent, which was really weird to me.
Well, anytime she said Mista.
Yeah.
Anytime. It was always Mista.
I kind of felt like, let's go one or the other, you know?
I get you. Either just say, all right, Mr. J.
Yeah.
Or say, like, the rest of the stuff with the Mr. J.
Yeah, it just, it like, took me out of it rather than being like, she said it, you know?
Yeah, I get you. I get you there. Yeah, no, I thought, like, she did really well. And that's the thing, like, I think voice actor-wise, like, they did really well. I loved, like, what they did with Bane. I loved Clayface, you know? I really don't
have a problem with any of the voice actors.
I can't think of one where I'm like, man, you know what they fucked up with? This one didn't sound very good.
I mean, King Shark, Batman.
Batman was pretty good, you know?
Ivy's, it took me a while to get used to Ivy's, I feel like, but, like, I don't know, halfway through season 1, I loved it.
Yeah, I think the first episode we all were kind of caught off guard by Ivy, and we're all like, who is this? Because everyone else is like these big names, and we're like, oh, I know that voice.
Josh Platt was the voice of Clayface when singing. It was not Alan Tudyk singing.
Josh Platt.
I don't know Jonah
Platt.
No. Yes, Jonah Platt. I don't know why I said Josh.
Jonah Platt.
Do you know who Jonah Platt is?
Platt sounds familiar.
Does it sound familiar?
It does, right?
What does it sound like? You were just telling me today, like, I'm forgetting people. We've watched too many things.
we do. We do watch too many things.
Or we have watched too many things.
Well, here's an IMDb.
Joe DePlatt. You better recognize someone.
He's known for The Office.
Oh, who was in The Office?
Miscellaneous Crew.
I was really interested. I was like, oh shit, who's that? Is that like...
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
He was...
he can sing, I guess.
He's a singer. He's in like Jesus Christ Superstar live in concert.
Oh, okay.
He's in Trolls as Milton Moss.
Okay.
He's in a few things that sing.
Gotcha.
He's a singer. Starred in Broadway's Wicked as Fiyero.
Okay. I've never seen Wicked.
Fiyero. I don't know how you say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. He was in The Office.
I'm glad that Kite Man was the one to end it, you know, because he was the one that got cheated on.
Yeah, I think that's a good point.
Yeah.
And it's not that he just made the decision for no reason. It's also like they were getting married, it got interrupted, and he saw in her eyes that it wasn't in it. And I like that he used that as a chance, like, I'm not doing this again. And his point stood really well. Like, I asked you out, you said no. I asked you out, you said no. I asked you out, you said no. I proposed, you said no. I proposed, you said no. I proposed, you said no. And then, they were setting up the one wedding. Then they set up this wedding. So he had to set up another wedding to get her to marry. And he was like, I'm not doing everything 3 times for you to eventually finally say yes.
Do you think that Ivy's reasoning about, well, now I accept you, Harley, because you've matured and you've showed that. That was because Harley came back, right? But I think, but she was still trying to get Harley, she was still trying to marry, right? And then he was the one that said no.
Like, is she choosing Harley
does it feel like if he hadn't said no, or if he had said yes, then she wouldn't have confessed her love to Harley? That's what it kind of feels like to me.
Maybe. Yeah. It's possible. But I mean, maybe that's also the thing with her fighting what she feels like she should do is
True.
Yeah, I've never gone through that. But maybe there's something to be said of this is what she thinks she should do.
Yeah.
This is what she feels that she should do, but she doesn't think that she should do what she feels because it'd be wrong or it's not what she should be with Kite Man or something, you know. And
she probably feels like she owes it to Kite Man.
Yeah.
If I abandon this poor man, he has nothing.
Yeah.
True. No, I mean I get that. I mean I generally when I try to judge someone by their choices, not their feelings, you know? But I also want to take them at their word when they say their feelings. I just never felt like Ivy was honest until she had no choice, in a way. If that makes any sense.
Well, I mean, she did profess her love earlier, several episodes ago to Harley.
True.
So it's already there, but she's like, I already made a promise, so I'm going to marry Kite Man. And so Kite Man's the one that called it off. Then she's like, okay, fair game. Let's go, Harles.
I mean, and her concern was she knew that she hurt him. She didn't want to hurt him more. So she was there to do that for him, regardless of her own feelings, until he said it was no more, you know? So I can get that, too.
Yeah.
I suppose.
She didn't want to hurt him for what she did.
Yeah.
So it's at this point, he has decided that he doesn't want to do this. So it's.
I mean, she just never really came to the realization that, you're hurting him more by not being honest, you know?
True.
Who wants to be with someone that doesn't want to be with you, you know?
Yeah. And I guess in a way that kind of, it almost, lets her off the hook of, he has decided.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad because I was willing to do it for him.
Yeah.
But if he realizes this, I don't want to do it if that's not what he wants. You know?
I think thinking that through makes me feel a little bit better about it because I had such a weird feeling about they're running off to the sunset, but it feels like she only did this because he said no.
He dumped her, so she was like, well, I got her.
But it's a little deeper than that, so. All right.
Psycho's in jail?
Yeah.
So I don't know how long it's gonna stay or anything.
Joker's in jail. Not Joker, Riddler.
Riddler, yeah.
He was doing his peck dance thing.
Oh, all I saw were your hands under the table. I'm like, what are you doing?
He was doing this, you know, in the privacy of his cell.
Yeah.
I loved Gordon's hey, it's me, the commish.
And
that was really funny.
Well, who was he calling? He was calling the other police to get them there.
Yeah, he was calling for backup.
So he's the leader of them, and they're like, hey, it's the commission. Oh. I'm like, what? I'm your boss.
They didn't just welcome back Cheryl and the others, didn't they?
Yeah.
The police?
They were with Bane.
Weren't they with Bane?
They tried to kill Gordon, didn't they? Welcome back. You know, things happened.
He needed help. He couldn't call Batman.
Wait, didn't they flip? They were with Bane and then they went with Two-Face? And now they're...
Exactly.
Man, I forget. They were with Bane, I know for sure.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's just like they turned and I know they were trying to kill Gordon. That's all I remember. No, it was a fun show. I had a lot of fun with it.
Me too.
If it comes back, I'd definitely be willing to see what they do with it.
Me too.
If they don't, then I feel like I'm fairly happy with how they're maybe ending it here. You know?
Yeah. It's just very enjoyable to watch.
Yeah. And it's just a fun, like, you kick back, you kind of have fun, watch it, and there's things that catch you off guard, there's things that make you laugh, and then it's a fun little show.
Yeah.
Aaron, say the end like Clayface.
The end?
The end.
The end! No, that's Bane.
Yeah.
No, I can't get out of Bane. The Harley! No.
Okay, do the end like Bane.
The end!
Okay, now do the end with a question mark like Bane.
The end?
That's pretty good, yeah. Guys, thank you very much for watching these reactions to Harley Quinn. Perhaps we'll meet again one day. Be sure to subscribe. Until then,
Tim Burton!
Tim Burton cried!